just use him in the backup role, get him out on the floor, and get him acclimated to what we're trying to do and who he is as a player and what he likes to do. So it's going to be a process, and but we're looking forward to that process.
How does it differ for Darren running a second unit, or at least having the ball a lot, versus Kyle learning the plays coming in off the ball?
Well, he's going to have the ball in his hands. Kyle's more off the ball and, working off of screens and getting open. And Darren's going to have to, run the offense and get us in our sets. And he's going to pick up things quickly, which I know he can. So just having him here just to sustain leads when we get leads and, having that veteran leadership on the floor is going to be big for us.
What's the biggest challenge, Ty, when you're bringing in new faces to the roster to kind of get them up to speed as quick as possible?
Yeah, just, this late in the season, not having a lot of practices and having so many games in March, it's going to be tough. So we got to use our shoot-arounds, our practices, very thorough, just make sure we're teaching these guys what we're trying to do. And, when you pick up veterans, though, they've been around for a long time, so they can pick up things quick.
What's your realistic expectations for as far as what they can contribute to this team going forward in such a short period of time?
Oh, he contribute a lot. He can contribute a lot. And just like I said, having a veteran on the floor, when we get, 10, 12-point leads, to be able to bring up a veteran point guard in the game, and he's be able to sustain the leads and, run the right sets, what we were looking for, when to pick the speed up, when to slow it down. So just having him around is going to be big for us. I mean, you always want to get home court, but not if it's going to cost you your health, So I'd rather be healthy, going into the playoffs, But we want to get the number one seed. If we can play for it, we can get it. We definitely want it. Having, our best home court advantage with our team. We only lost one game, I think, last season in the playoffs at home. So, having our home fans is big for us. But we also want to make sure we're healthy going into the playoffs.
You want to win every game, Ty, obviously, but wins.
I mean, well, we had 2 good games with them earlier this season, and they're number 2 in the East right now. They're playing great basketball. Coach Stevens has them playing great, and so I know they're up for the challenge tonight as well as our team is. And it's a big game. 1 and 2, and if we win tonight, we get the tie break on them, and we get a little bit more cushion. So it's going to be a good game for us.
What is Bogut playing?
I'm not sure when he'll be on the roster, but he brings a physicality. A shot blocking presence, a guy who can pass the ball at the 5 position, and that's what we need. Minutes don't bother me. I mean, we don't practice, so he saves his legs. We're smart with that, and he says he feels good, his body feels good, and he knows where he wants to be at minute-wise. So, 37 minutes a game is, not a lot to me, but it is, I guess, to the rest of the world, which y'all go crazy over it. But he feels good, and in March, we take care of business. He's going to get those games where he's going to get rest, and he'll be okay. Yeah, we're pretty deep, and the biggest thing is just trying to get everyone to mesh together and who plays well together and who doesn't. So that's going to be the biggest challenge the next few weeks, especially getting JR back and then when Kevin comes back. So it's going to be a process, but I'm pretty sure we can figure it out.
How do you evaluate them?
Well, tonight, we're going to insert D-Will 1, I guess you want to call him. Insert him tonight, and just seeing out of the combination of RJ or D-Will 2, which one works best with that second unit. So it's going to be a process, but I'm pretty sure we'll be able to pick it up. It's good to have talent, trying to work through these problems.
Last 2 questions.
It's great. This is where I got my first opportunity with Doc, and Danny Ainge giving me the opportunity to have a chance to come and coach here, and it's where I built my career. So it's always great to come back and see faces and familiar faces. So it's great to be back here.
Do you enter?
At times, yes, we will. Not sure how we're going to do it with all the bodies we have with Corver, with Shump, when JR gets back. But we're going to try a little everything, so, just try to see what works.
I know you have your favorite.
You always want to play a team when they're healthy, but, they took advantage of us when we weren't healthy our first time playing. So, when you lose one of the top 2, top 3 players in the NBA, off your team, you have to adjust. And they're a great team, so I know they'll adjust, and they'll be ready when he gets back.